What's something that is romantic in movies, but creepy in real life? Basically everything you see in rom-com/romance relationships. Not taking no for an answer. Turning up unexpectedly. Threatening to hurt yourself if they don't date you. Using big public displays of affection to show you're worthy of love, just public humiliation for the crush. The list is very long. Having scream fighting matches with your partner constantly because you're both so overpassy or not like in the Notebook, like, nah bro, you're just incompatible. That shit ain't not cute. Someone coming home and finding their entire apartment full of flowers when the sender obviously had no legal way to get in. Casually stalking who they are pursuing. Those elaborate plots that trick the other person into falling for you. Stopping someone's wedding and asking them to be with you. Really? You couldn't shoot your shot before the wedding? It's not a surprise event. You're really going to embarrass everyone involved and destroy their wedding day when you could have just showed up last Wednesday? Every male in the entire village always hitting on the one single blue female. Breaking into your crush's house and laying on their bed. Movies. He misses her that sweet oh. Real life. Are going to jail oh. Chasing someone who already said no multiple times. If someone is already in a relationship trying to break them up. Love at first sight. No, that's just lust and desire. Stopping weddings. An overdramatic proposal in front of a bunch of strangers. Relentlessly pursuing an ex who clearly doesn't want you back. Sorry dude, leaving wine and roses in your ex-girlfriend's car while she's at work isn't cute. It's super creepy and stalkerish. Hanging off a Ferris wheel. Threatening suicide for a date. When are fake dating and trying to convince their family, then the family forces them to kiss in front of everyone to prove their love. No family would ever do this in real life. It is fucking weird. Like please, make out in front of Nana and your Uncle Ken. Literally everything in the 50 Shades movies. Extremely old vampires dating 16-year-olds. Showing up at someone's wedding to take the bride for yourself. Not taking no for an answer. Therapists dating or having sex with their patients. Oh, but they have such a deep connection. No, that's a malpractice lawsuit in the making. Bumping into the same person over and over again. Edit. Whoa. Thanks for the awards and all the comments. Never had this happen before lol. Showing up everywhere. Stalking. Keep pursuing someone after watching people sleep, looking at you Twilight. In the Notebook, Ryan Gosling's character literally built a house for his ex-girlfriend a decade after they split, who is now married to somebody else. Imagine if that was real life. Imagine your teenage boyfriend out of the blue just built a house and expected you to move in with him. Creepy AF. It's almost a better question to ask what isn't creepy. Stealing their baby brother and taking them to the castle at the center of the labyrinth to eventually turn them into a goblin. Sending an ogre and a donkey to rescue them from a castle so you can force them to marry you so you can become a king to make up for your small stature. When they fight too much and always shut each other up with a kiss. Noah and Ali had nothing in common, still that seemed romantic somehow. The Notebook. Not taking no for an answer. Obsessive and unrequited love sometimes spanning years that ultimately succeeds because the less interested party gets worn down and realizes they're a big dummy and they loved them after all. Edit RIP my inbox. Good thing I have nothing better to do this week, so I am reading all your replies. I am seeing a lot of if this worked out for me. I am sure it did. Not everyone meets and falls in love on the same schedule and sometimes it is all in the timing. I am happy so many of are all found an amazing person to spend your lives with. Maybe you're the exceptions and not the rule. Maybe I am bitter no one's obsessed with me. JK. That being said, I think being deluded and obsessed with someone where y'all have built them up in your head and have an idealized version of who they are is unhealthy. You don't want to be Herald from Dabrigstar, oh lol. Also PS tie for the awards. I know acknowledging them is lame, but my good manners never allow me to ignore it. Serenading them at their doorstep LMAO. Pursuing someone who is already in a relationship. Romantically throwing rocks at Somiana's window to get their attention. Bruh, you better be ready to pay for insurance. / Breaking through airport security to profess your love. Have fun getting tased and sent to prison, jackass. Turning up at your door with flowers. I once had a chap do this to me. I'd cancelled the first date as I got a creepy vibe from him. He stalked me online, found my address, drove 3 hours, and turned up with a dozen red roses. Luckily I got a family member to answer the door and say I wasn't there, as he'd texted me half an hour before to ask whether I was home. I later let him know that this was not okay. Maybe more disgusting than creepy, but having spontaneous sex than just putting their clothes back on and going about their day without even cleaning themselves up. The woman saying no, 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 NN, y, yes, yes, yes. You be going to jail, my friend. Serenading someone in general without breaking eye contact. Yeah, the editing makes it look good and all. But in reality it is more of a mix of creepy, awkward, and altogether wishing the moment was over. Who grant? Forced kisses to shut up. My guy, she's being emotional and trying to work through her feelings and all you do is claim her lips. No. Pick you up at 8. More specifically, they meet for the first time, have a connection. He suggests dinner, she's charmed, then he says pick you up at 8, and then they part ways. No phone number, no address, sometimes no agreement, but sure it is a date and they're at the restaurant next scene, so why not? Staring at you while you sleep. Looking at you, Edward Cullen, you creepy ass son of a bitch.